Back at y'all with another one. This ain't that other one. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype the video, run us up, keep us in the algorithm, because you know they try to silence the real. You know they try to shadow ban the real. You know they try to hate on the real, but hate is the new love. And hate is nothing more than confused admiration. And it's a lot of people confused out there. But like I always like to say, the real shall prevail. Welcome to the realest podcast on the internet, the viral way. Let's get into it, man. We got a lot to talk about today. But before we do that, let me set the mood, because you know it's only one way. It's the viral way.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
We about to go viral. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. But before we even get into the topics today, make sure after y'all watch this live stream, y'all head over to the channel and y'all go stream the new episode featuring Ugly Money Niche. Go turn us up. Episode 252, The Ugly Truth, because that's all we do is speak
call it
the
the
truth.
white man's
And it's
version.
nothing but bars.
That's what they call it, the white.
It's nothing but bars in this
Hey, man,
episode.
you ever
You feel
notice
me?
how
So
a
definitely
strange
go
white
run
person
that
be
up
walking right out here somewhere
on the channel.
and they see you
Turn
coming, you
us all
looking,
the
you know,
way
you got
up.
the YN shit on, boy. You
Hold
got-
on, let me share it. Make sure y'all can see it, because we got to get into Flakko out here. You feel me? Is he snitching? Is he doing the Lord's work? What is Flakko out here doing, man? But definitely be sure to go run us up, man. Episode
That motherfucker floating,
boy.
boy. See, that'd have been the
Ugly
first
Money
clip.
Niche. Nothing but good content. 2 hours of bars, 2 hours of jewels, 2 hours of comedy, 2 hours of grown man talk. Just good game politicking, man. Now let's get into it. Now Flakko dropped a video, which is going crazy. He said he solved Drakeo the Ruler's murder case. And he named the suspect. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. He named the person that he says is the suspect. Now, I watched that video, I believe, 2 times. And if you run that video back and you pay attention to the details, Flakko doesn't provide any evidence. Number one, it's all hearsay. It's all rumors. These are things he heard or read online or was told to allegedly by a third party. So nothing in that video is concrete evidence. So to me, Flakko's playing a dangerous game, because you're planning a crime that carries a life sentence or possible death sentence on someone that you don't even know really did it or not. Like, you literally put a crime on someone without providing any evidence. You say you talk to the police for whatever reason. I don't know why the police would talk to a blogger about an open murder case. So that right there didn't make sense. So it leads me to believe Flakko is just doing what most of these bloggers do. They're going off of rumors, they go off of hearsay, and they know the fans don't care because a lie spreads faster than the truth, and the lie is more entertaining. So people are always going to go with the lie. But nonetheless, the video is doing numbers. Nonetheless, it got the streets in an uproar. Nonetheless, it got people tagging a lot of people, saying a lot of people's going to jail. So I want to know what y'all think out there. And shout out to everybody in the chat too. I want to know what y'all think about what Flakko is doing. He claims he's getting this information from law enforcement, but anybody with half a brain would know, unless an officer is trying to lose his job, I doubt any law enforcement actually came to Flakko and said, hey, this was going on in our investigation with Drakeo the Ruler. Why on earth would anybody do that? Why on earth would any cop do that? Like, that shit literally makes zero sense. So y'all can take Flakko's video with a grain of salt. I don't agree with what he's doing. Even the trolling, the gang members, right? He came with the red bandanas for satire, but a lot of people live and die by that. So you playing with people's religion. You're playing with people's identity. You're playing with something that is bigger than you, me, or whatever's going on the internet. That's a dangerous game. What's the word, bro?
What's up, Robert? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I just want to give my opinion on this viral shit. I mean, this Flacco shit.
Yes.
I think Flacco's getting information from the gangsters in Cali. Like he's getting paid, or he's paying them. Because if you go back on the P Nice episode when he was on back on Fig, it went viral in the Reddit. Flacco called P Nice, and they said something, and then P Nice was trying to like quiet Flacco. He's trying to quiet Flacco down from saying something, but I think he's getting information from the gangsters out there, not
Yeah,
just P Nice.
because everybody's not comfortable with exposing street information on their platforms, right? Everybody don't want that type of attention on their platform. Some people do because they want to clout chase, but a lot of people that's from the streets, they know what comes with that. And a lot of people that's not in the streets, they think it just begins and ends on the internet. But then a lot of people don't realize they're in over their head until it's too late. Now it looks like, oh, Flacco, he's the king of LA. He's putting all this info out. He's trolling the gangsters. Nothing happening. But people don't realize, one, he's not in California. Two, he's not around the people that he's trolling. And if the day that he ever did, oh, it's ugly. It's gonna be trouble for him. Mac Wop, what's up, cuz? That really you, gang? What's happening?
What about
Wow, ain't it? Like these niggas is literally solving crimes online or attempting to solve crimes online. Now, everybody want to say it's clear who did it. Bro, you don't know. Because I watched the Drakeo footage from the concert, and you can't really see shit. Now, everybody can speculate, but it's all speculation. So I'm not doing the police job. I'm sitting back speculating like everybody else.
do you see it as like gangsters getting a narrative of they snitching through Flacco? Can you see it as that?
I think a lot of new age gangsters are snitching via the internet without realizing they snitching because the new generation grew up on the internet. So to the new generation, the internet is integrated in real life. Like we are literally part AI now. We like half Android, half human. So if you grew up on the internet, on YouTube, on forums, on Reddit, all this shit is just like real life to you. Now, my generation, we was before the internet and we watched the birth of the internet, and now we're after the internet. So to us, we still got those before the internet rules. Certain shit you just don't say in front of people. But if you grew up on the internet, it's really no holds barred in this generation. So niggas is literally telling on themselves, but not thinking they telling. They thinking this is just the internet. This is what we do because it's been normalized.
Yeah. As soon as you say it, you tell him because that motherfucker could tell the whole internet, and you second handedly told, basically second handedly told.
Nah, you definitely secondhand told for sure. Anything you put on the internet, you told, in my opinion. Anything you told to a blogger, you told.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think this whole situation is wild. I mean, we shouldn't be mad at Flacco for, I mean, shit. One justice basically. When we gonna turn around and tell the mom, "Oh, I hope you get justice," and just basically feeling bad for the mom and his family. You know,
I feel that, but then at the same time, you got to look at what you was out here doing. We could feel sorry for the mom, we could feel sorry for the families, but if you was out here in the streets getting dirty, can we really be sad when you get dirty, when you get dirt on you? Because you know what you signed up for. So if you out here acting like you with the shit, you out here doing bullshit, when bullshit come to your doorstep, can't cry about it.
can we be honest and say Draco died from gang retaliation? Because Draco ain't the one that did that. It was somebody else. I ain't gonna say his name, but it was his homie basically. And then Draco ended up dissing him and making fun, saying he's never coming back, and that's that. So I feel like they should have just beat his ass instead of killing him. But I feel like that they killed him because it was retaliation. He's a victim of gang retaliation.
I'm gonna say Drakeo got in over his head as a non-affiliate. He involved himself in the gang life without a gang to back him. So he was in over his head. He thought he could handle it. He didn't realize how real shit could get real fast, just like these bloggers, bro. They think this shit is all sweet and games. It can happen to you anywhere. Like, who would have thought that shit would have happened at a concert with thousands of people and security and police everywhere? But just like that, in a matter of minutes, seconds, he was taking out this shit. And that's all it takes. Somebody to see you at a red light, somebody to see you pumping your gas, somebody to see you walking out of a restaurant on a date. It's like, bro, somebody gonna see you somewhere. So people gotta be careful. So Flakko, for sure, in my opinion, better stay the fuck out of LA for his own safety, his own good. And then he's getting people from LA to partake in what he's doing, and they not realizing, nigga, you in LA. Flakko is way in Dakota, Texas, wherever he at. You in LA though. So you better walk a tight line.
Drakeo, I feel like he knew how it can get. You just got to remember how when he got out, he was acting all like high and mighty, because while he was in there, niggas was still in his flow. Niggas was like taunting him, and then when Drakeo got out, he was doing live streams, taunting his ops, just acting. He had a whole different mindset, so like a cocky type mindset. So yeah, he knew how it could get. It just jail fucked him up, like, and wasn't he in a hole or something too?
I don't even think jail fucked him up. I think jail turned him up. Like, he was a turned up non-affiliate, because even in jail, they said he was running phase. Like, he was in there turned up. Don't get it wrong. He ain't no buster. You just can't diss a whole city, bro. You cannot diss a whole city with that many gangs in the city. Like, this is gangland. This ain't Tulsa, this ain't Idaho, this ain't Kentucky. Not saying they don't get busy, but this is literally gangland. You cannot diss a whole city, and that includes every gang in the city, and then show up to try to perform in that city, especially as a non-affiliate. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna end well for you. We done seen it too many motherfucking times. Now, all these niggas could keep saying nothing gonna happen to Flakko, but all y'all gotta remember, Flakko is never outside. The second Flakko is outside somewhere, it's gonna be ugly. He done made too many enemies. He done said too much. He done too much trolling with things that could get you unalived. So now Flakko has to move around a certain type of way. All this shit is good on the internet until you outside. I guarantee you ain't gonna see Flakko at none of these places where the gangs that he trolling frequent at. I don't even think Flakko gonna be at no concerts or nothing like that.
You don't see him nowhere. He not Adam 22 where he just pop out anywhere. He can do streams in MacArthur Park and all this other shit. And
even Adam 22 ain't really popping out anywhere. Adam is popping out where people want to use his platform for clout at.
You still got niggas pulling up on him in the streets.
Yeah, exactly. If niggas want to get on no jumper, you feel me? Of course they gonna be cool with Adam because they want to get on that platform. But Adam is not like online saying, hey, F this whole city, and then pulling up to that city to do a stream. That's just not happening. People just mad at Adam because they don't like the shit he say and the shit he do.
Yeah, nigga be bullshit. But Flakko. I mean, he comfortable in Texas. He know what he doing. He knew I felt like he was cooking this up for a minute, like right before he left, or he came back and then he left. So I feel like he's been cooking this up for a minute, and then he fell out with Munchie B. I just feel like this is all planned for a minute.
Because we ain't never really seen nobody out here make a video saying, hey, such and such did this while that person was still free. Yeah, we seen people pull up tweets like Trap Lord Ross, people like King Von snitching on himself saying he did something. But we ain't never really seen somebody on a cold case put guilt on a person that's still free with no evidence. That's something totally different, bro. And everybody thinks shit ain't real until something happened to somebody. It's like, how many times y'all done seen people from Biggie Smalls to Pop Smoke come out here and lose their life, and y'all still think it's a game because these bloggers is playing? from behind the internet.
But where
These
you think
niggas are not in real life, bro.
where you think he even got the evidence from? Because we ain't ever even heard of no Frankenstone or nothing. That had to have been like some internal shit, like from the streets, like some from a member or something.
Absolutely, but that's why I said niggas be in violation too, because these niggas get on the internet and they talk too much and they reveal too much to people that's not even from the streets. Like you see it, people go in the interview, get on a platform and start telling their hood business to an interviewer in front of the whole world. So it got out of control with this internet shit.
Who's to say they're not directly DMing Flacco and giving them the business, and then they getting a paycheck for it?
I don't think they're getting a paycheck for it. I think a lot of people do DM Flacco and tell him the information. That really goes on. People really do that.
Even worse. That's even worse though. They're not even getting a paycheck for it.
Yeah, they're not getting nothing. A lot of people is haters. Some people, like, let's just say this dude is your op and you scared of him and you want him off the streets, but you're not gonna do nothing. But you got information that could get him locked up. Niggas will make a burner account, tell Flacco or DJ Academics so they can put it out to the world, hoping the dude get locked up. It be shit like that going on.
Yeah,
it comes from all angles, bro.
Yeah, podcasters doing that, making fan accounts and then hyping them up, saying their name every stream. I ain't even gonna say his bitch ass name, but
and then you got to think you could be putting your family in danger. Motherfucker might be mad and say, "Hey, I can't get to you." Hey, but you know his brother's still out here, his cousin out here. It's just shit like what Flacco is doing. The fans is gonna say, "Let's normalize it," because these are nerds sitting behind the internet wanting to be entertained. They don't got to deal with the repercussions in real life. Now, if Flacco get man down, they're gonna be saying how fucked up it is. Or they're gonna make a reaction video and say how dumb Flacco was. The same ones telling Flacco, hey, do this again, release more videos, snitch on more niggas. When he get man down, they gonna say how dumb Flacco was and make videos off of him. He gonna be content.
Yeah, shit. I was just thinking about this the other day. He probably gonna be the next Zach TV, God forbid, but shit. You know who Zach TV was, right?
Oh, yeah. Zach TV. Yup. He was out there in Chicago interviewing all the street cats. And what happened to him. I heard all the little stories that was floating around. I can't confirm nothing that went on. Only thing I could know is what I read. But yeah, look at Zach TV. Niggas thought Zach TV was untouchable. He got touched.
Flacco don't even do that though. He don't even go out like that.
And that's my point. It looks like, oh, he's invincible, but he's not outside. So you're going to have somebody trying to be the next Flacco that's actually outside, though, and they're going to get touched, and they're going to be the example. While Flacco going to stay in this motherfucking house. He's not coming outside, bro.
The most recent one was almost Brandon Buckingham.
Brandon Buckingham, exactly. He running around following the Philly drill artists and all that, and he almost got his ass clapped running around with these niggas. So it could happen to you. Don't let the internet fool you, fool. It could happen to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, good looking, bro. We gonna I'm gonna move on to the next one. But good looking on that. You feel me? I'm gonna bring you back up too, because you be having some good insight.
Thank you. Thank you.
You already know, viral gang. Yeah, man. Flacco playing a dangerous game, bro. It's one thing to make videos. It's another thing to put crimes on people with zero evidence. And then at the same time, you're playing with a gang that is worldwide. The Bloods ain't just in California, bro. Bloods are worldwide. They on the East Coast. They in the Midwest. They down south. They worldwide. This Bloods where Flacco is at right now. And he's on the internet playing in these people's faces with these bandanas. And then when he go outside, he don't know who is who. He don't know where these people are from. But they know his face. See, that's the danger when you get on this internet. Is everybody know your face, but you don't know everybody that's watching you. And you don't know everybody who might be feeling the type of way about you, wanting to do something to you while you're out in public. You might be thinking it's a fan looking at you for a picture and it's a fan ready to blame your ass. So you got to be careful what you say on these cameras, or be ready to stand on what you say on these cameras. Either way, just know it's repercussions to your words. Look at Charlie Kirk, bro. Let him be an example. Look at Martin Luther King. Look at Malcolm X. Look at Marcus Garvey. I mean, you go down the name. Look at Abraham Lincoln. Look at JFK. All of these people got their heads knocked off behind what came out of their mouth, not what they physically did. None of these people that I named physically hurt anybody, but their words hurt people and cause people to physically hurt them. Words is more dangerous than anything. People will actually forgive you for physically hurting them quicker than they will your words, especially when your words challenges their beliefs and their lifestyle. People will unalive you for going after their religion quicker than they will you giving them a black eye. A person might could get over a black eye, just be like, damn, he was the better man that day, the better woman. But you constantly talking and going after people's beliefs, oh yeah, that'll get your head knocked off. So you got to be able to protect yourself and stand on what you're saying, especially when you playing with like people gangs and shit like that. See, these fans, they not outside. They don't understand how serious it is. They ain't never been around people that live, breathe, and die they street gangs. It ain't no different than a suicide bomber from Afghanistan that think he blowing himself up for God. Like, people take this that serious. So yeah, Flakko playing a dangerous game, man. I hope he know what he doing. He better be careful. But yeah, moving on. I see your boy Keem is back outside hating, man. I see Keem is back hating. Now, how do you hate on someone who got a Snoop Dogg interview? So Keem took it upon himself to go on his platform and say, oh, Viral got the Snoop interview. It didn't go viral. It didn't do millions of views, this, that, and the third. Blah, 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 XYZ. How someone who couldn't get a Snoop interview is clowning someone who did is crazy. How someone who is TDE but can't get no one from TDE on his platform is crazy. We ain't seen Kendrick on Truth in the Details. We ain't seen Baby Keem on Truth in the Details. We ain't seen Schoolboy Q on Truth in the Details. We ain't seen J-Rock on Truth in the Details. Truth in the Details, we ain't seen nobody on Truth in the Details. Let's not count the Apollo, because the Apollo is Mac Wop shit. So whoever came on the Apollo, we gonna count that to Mac Wop, who's really TDE. Keem, his platform is Truth in the Details. We have not seen a soul come grace that platform. The only thing we seen from Keem is him at the unemployment line, standing in the unemployment line at the unemployment office, because he done got kicked off of damn near every platform he done been on except the Apollo. Let's just be real. What could go wrong? You had what could go wrong in the red. How you bragging about views or anything when the platform you was on was in the red with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and you could not keep it in the green? You was leeching onto that platform. Why you chose to speak on what we got going on when you just got booted off of the only show that kept you relevant is crazy. And this is after me showing you grace. This after me saying they did you wrong. This after me sending an olive branch to invite you on the platform to try to help you get yourself back in the limelight. Because you're going out sad, son. You out here going out sad. You out here crying. You're still talking about getting fired from what could go wrong. Like, what's really going on, gang? And don't think this is just me randomly coming at Keem. He decided to randomly hate. Make somebody tag me and said, damn, why Keem talking shit about y'all Snoop interview when this nigga can't get nobody to come interview? He can't get Crip Mac to come interview. Shit, Keem couldn't get Mac Wop on what could go wrong. Keem couldn't get Tyne on what can go wrong. Keem couldn't get John on what could go wrong. Like, what could go, not what could go wrong. Truth in the Details. He ain't even on what could go wrong no more. So that's that. Keem need to focus on what he got going on. That's what the Keem need to do. Look at this shit, y'all.
Way. Get the most viralest nigga in the world. Famous. Snoop Dogg. And that motherfucker don't even like, come on, homie. Come on, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That motherfucker ain't even crack 10. Come on. Snoop, you wasting Snoop time. And this why niggas don't be doing favors for motherfuckers, bro.
Now look, this the same dude, right? This the same guy who said, oh, that was that Snoop compound? That was a field trip. Everybody got invited there. You remember that? Before he knew or found out that we did an interview, before he found out that we was actually in the movie, named in the credits, posted on the Death Row Instagram, something that never happened for him. He said it was a field trip and everybody went. Then we got the interview and it was silence. See, they just sat back waiting for the numbers so they could hate. That's the only thing. But see, I'm going to drop some more footage from the compound interview where we talked to Snoop about views. And Snoop said he don't even give a fuck about views. He care about impact. He care about substance. He cares about saying something that'll motivate the people more than numbers, because numbers don't reflect quality or substance. I can invite somebody to the studio, punch him in the face, and that's going to do 1 million views. Oh, Viraway just crashed out, knocked somebody out live on the set. That's going to spread faster than us talking some positive shit or some uplifting shit. Why? Because negativity spread faster. But this bum can't get anybody on his platform. Like nobody. Like he can't get a soul on his platform. So if the Snoop interview did 1 view or 100 million views, the key detail is Snoop respected the platform enough to get on the platform. Let's see Keem get somebody as high up on the totem pole as a Snoop on Truth in the Details. Let's see. Because the only person he can get from TDE that's even close to that would be Kendrick. And we know that ain't never going to happen. Kendrick don't respect what they doing. You forgot Kendrick. Kendrick gave him a pep talk about letting me bully him on his own platform. Y'all forgot about that? He said, yeah, Kendrick pulled him to the side and said, man, don't ever let nobody put their fists in your teeth again. And he been like, this nigga is crazy, bro. What possessed him to do this when he is unemployed in the podcast world is crazy. I just seen him trying to team up with Trev. He finna bring that platform down. I see Trev got like 300-something thousand subscribers or something like that. Why he chose to team up with Keem, who everywhere he go, the platform goes in the red, is crazy. This nigga been podcasting longer than me. We ain't seen him with nobody yet. We seen him with Schoolboy Q by default, bro. You came in with them. Who has he expanded to? You know Kendrick Lamar personally, and he won't even shout your shit out. We can't even get Kendrick to say Truth in the Details. He shout out Smack dancing at his concerts more than your platform. And you supposed to be TDE. You got TDE in your name, but nobody from TDE acknowledges your existence or your platform existence. Why? Trev trying to throw you a lifeline. As soon as he start going in the red, oh, you out of there too. You out of there too, gang. You need to focus on what you want to do. I just seen this nigga say he retired. Fuck is this nigga talking about? This nigga just put on his Instagram today, he retired. Oh man, I recorded a whole episode and didn't hit record. Nigga, that was God's plan. God made sure you didn't hit record because nobody wanted to hear that garbage. Nobody wanted to hear that trash. That garbage got T-Rail in the red, nigga. He damn near went bankrupt fucking with your ass. Trying to give you a platform. Talking about, I don't know why them niggas exited me out the group chat. Nigga, you're trash. I was showing you love. But all you wanted to do was hate. Oh man, the Snoop interview didn't do numbers. Get a Snoop interview, bro. Get a Snoop interview, gang. Get an invite to Truth in the Details to the compound. Because you said everybody in LA got invited but you. So what do that? Let's truth in those details. Everybody in LA got invited but you. What that say about you, gang? What possessed you to come hate on this? Oh, the numbers, nigga, no one's sitting down on your shit.
Motherfuckers do not like doing favors. What is happening? Hold on, what time is she popped in? Late than a motherfucker. Yeah, what's happening? This is why motherfuckers don't like to do favors for motherfuckers, man. Fuck you got me doing, man. I'm big Snoop Deal Dub, man.
Haters gonna hate.
It's like party promoting, right? If you book me, if Rolling Loud come and book me, I'm who I am. Nigga, go do your job and make sure the audience is there. I'm showing up. I'm getting paid for, you know what I'm saying? Where's the audience? Where's the marketing? Where's the street team? Where's the fucking views, nigga? The fuck? Got me down here playing with me like I ain't big Snoop Deal Dub, man. Hey, Snoop, you gotta come fuck with, yeah, you gotta do some more podcasts. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will when he wants to, but that's why I think it's tight that he did that, like Long Beach. And he did Long Beach. He didn't even do, you know, I ain't seen no other interview, unless it's some other podcast out there that, you know, I just ain't run across my desk. But he didn't even do his own section. I'm not, you know, he looked at it as Long Beach and seen who was working. From my perspective, he seen who was working, what was going on. He looked up before emotion is far away.
Bro, you worried about the views Snoop interview did. You need to be worried about, are you going to have a job tomorrow? Is Trev going to kick you out the car like motherfucking T-Rail and Pun did and leave you for dead? If Mac Wop kicked Keem off the Apollo, what do Keem have? I want to ask y'all a question. If Mac Wop shuts down the Apollo today, where do you go to hear Keem? Because ain't nobody watching Truth in the Details. That's just a fact. That shit does no clips. That don't get clipped up nowhere. Varway done got clipped up on Don motherfucking Lemon. Don Lemon, Mr. CNN. I know they be mad. I be bragging about that. Like the reach from this microphone, my mouth to the microphone, pause, to the world is way farther than Keem's reach. Because what he's saying in that dedicated microphone, I ain't never seen nowhere but Yazzer's, nigga. And y'all know she autistic. And she is Stan, so she gonna clip anything. But on any platform, we ain't seen Keem nowhere. And he been podding longer than me. Fuck is he talking about? I made 6 figures in 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I made $1 million last week, bro. You can say anything you want on the internet. How you make 6 figures in 2 weeks, but you had T-Rail in the red? Why you didn't make 6 figures over there? How you make 6 figures in a week? There go the link. But you in the red. Oh, you had T-Rail in the red. T-Rail said he went bankrupt. Why we ain't seeing you clipped up nowhere? There go the link, bro. Come on with your hating ass. So let's do it. This is what you wanted anyway. Hey, look, this is what he wanted anyway. Now it's send the link. When he was on What Could Go Wrong, the nigga ain't never wanted to get on the link. He thought he was up here. He got humbled. Yeah. Life humbled his ass real fast. There go the link. I'm waiting. Let's talk. Yeah, let's talk. Where he at? Where he at, bro? I don't come with narratives. I come with facts. That nigga spiraling out of control. He just said he retired today. Fuck is we really talking about? See, when niggas come with narratives, the narratives run dry. People don't even care about narrative content no more. All that narrative content shit, no, don't nobody even give a fuck about that shit no more. That shit ain't entertaining. How long is you gonna clown the people that you par with every day, every week. Like, come on, gang. How much made up shit? Hey, bro, there go the link. Don't act like you don't see it, bro. You see right there, host link. There it is, gang. I know you couldn't wait to hate, so come on. Come on. Hey, we waiting. Last I checked, you got the boot. We interviewed Snoop and you got the boot. How you managed to hate on that somewhere in between is crazy. If I was in your position, I wouldn't be saying a goddamn thing. I'd be trying to figure my shit out. How can I get somebody from TDE on my shit? How am I TDE Keem and I ain't got nobody from TDE on my stream? Bars. Hey, look, now he acting like he can't see. How my name TDE Keem, but I can't get nobody from TDE on the stream? Bars. Good looking, Clint. That Ugly Money interview was fire for sure. Hey, Keem, let's go, bro. There go the link. Are you trying to think of another false narrative? Look, after he got kicked off, what could go wrong? The nigga didn't show up to the Apollo for like a month. He went MIA. He was running. Then he did a bullshit ass quick spin and turned the comments off. Let's talk about that. And he turned his comments off. He couldn't even face the people. The nigga did a PC move. He dropped some content and turned the motherfucking comments off. Look at this nigga, bro. This the nigga y'all praising? This the nigga y'all praising? Come on, gang. Get the fuck out of here. He went to change his name. Viral Big Homie. Yeah, come on. What's happening? What up? Who this? Yep, it's about that time. What the one you had from the last one? Oh, all right. Well, let's go. Hey, where he at? Tell him to turn his camera on. Hey, look. Oh, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all what progress look like. Let me show y'all something that Keem has never done and never will do. Right? So, boom. We're going to go here. Let me take this bum off the screen because he's unemployed. And we're going to go here. So, one, let's take this unemployed bum down. And let's go to somebody who really got some motion. You see that? 10 till midnight? That's Snoop new album. This Snoop movie. You see that? Who is that on the promotion? Who is that on the cover? Hold on. Let me take this down. Hold on. Y'all show me somewhere who acknowledging Keem. Last I checked, this Snoop new album / movie, right? Who is this on the cover? You see the credits? Yeah, Viral name is in the credits of the actual movie. Yeah, Viral made the cover. You see that? Death Row Records. Viral is actually on the page. You can go to Death Row Records page right now. Viral's on there. Who else they tag on there? Oh, that's Snoop, right? Oh, that's Viral. That's Viral Way. I didn't put this post up. They did. When he premiered the movie at the compound. This poster was blown up at the compound. Where the fuck is Keem? Y'all go to TDE page and show me anywhere where they got Keem promoted at. Show me anywhere on Kendrick page, on Schoolboy Q page, on anywhere. TDE not promoting that bum. Yeah, this ain't my Instagram. This is the official. Look, go to Death Row Records. Who else they got up there? Okay. I see Hit It J3. Okay. I see a couple people up there. Hold on. I see a couple people up there. I don't see Keem though. Oh, all right. Yeah, I didn't think so. And he don't want to click that link. He's unemployed. He can't promote his goddamn. He on the Apollo Instagram page. But yeah, y'all can go check that out though. Death Row Records, Mr. Viral, starring in 10 Till Midnight, out now. Snoop, Viral Way Pod, on the way. Talk about it. Yeah, that's the definition of viral. You want to talk about going viral? That's the definition of viral. That's something Keem ain't never done. Why do I always bring up TDE? Because he has TDE Keem in his name, and TDE don't promote him, don't acknowledge his existence. They don't come on his platform. They don't shout out his platform. He can't get not a soul from TDE. He can't get the motherfucker that watch the TDE toilets to come on he ain't on What Could Go Wrong to come on Truth in the Details to tell them how they clean TDE toilets. He can't get the motherfucking janitor on his platform. He can't get the janitor on this shit, but he hating on our shit. Oh, the Snoop interview didn't crack 10K. Get the fuck out of here. Get Snoop on your shit and then talk. He's a bum. Literally, he got kicked off his platform. In the red. Remember that. In the red. Like, that's going to be the name of the next stream. In the red. That need to be his platform. If he can get the TDE janitor on his platform to get an interview about how he mopped the floors and shit, I'll buy Keem lunch for a week. I donate. That nigga was crying just talking about, he was just talking about retiring today. And this is comedy for me. I ain't even mad at Keem. This is really comedy for me, to be honest. I just thought it was funny that, damn, this nigga really hated. He really couldn't wait to see the numbers to hate. If it did 1 million views, he wouldn't have said a motherfucking thing. Look. He said, just did a whole episode and didn't press record. I retired. Thank you. Thank you. Do the world a favor and retire, my boy. Your shit, it's over with. It's over with, gang. Hey, I'm going to be back in a minute, though, man. Hey, Messiah, he won't get on the live, fool. Look, there go the link. Messiah, you can run the live. I got to go take my daughter to a job interview, so I'm going to get up out of here. I'll be back in about an hour or two. Y'all tune back in, and hopefully Keem could go borrow somebody's Wi-Fi, because his Wi-Fi cut off because he got booted off What Could Go Wrong, so he unemployed right now. So hopefully he can borrow somebody's Wi-Fi and get on the stream. But until then, Viral Way or no way, I'm out of here.